Hey, what's up, everybody? So, some of the students send me this assignment, saying, "Man, we need help for this assignment ASAP." You know what I'm saying? As soon as possible. So now I took my time out. It's 4 a.m. right now. If you FaceTime my channel, go straight to my channel, click the like button, subscribe, and share to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So now let's go and do this assignment. Okay. Now we're on info. Let's go straight to the question. So what the question one? The question say, if you invest 500 in a simple interest rate, so we have interest rate per annum for 10 years. What is the interest rate you receive? Okay, cool. So first and foremost, how did I say? Per annum, the interest rate. So we have a formula for simple interest. This is a formula right here. Let's go. Let's get started. Okay, so for formula for simple interest, you say amounts accumulated equal to, you say your principal amount that you invested in the 1 plus R times how long. You can say R-N or R-T for how long. You know what I'm saying? Some of the books they write like this, so don't say, oh, why my book is written like the same thing. A equal to principal, the amount that you invested. They say 1 plus N-T, the same thing. Excuse me. N, R, N, R, N. Some of them they say R, N. Excuse me. This is R, N. Means R is interest rate and N is the time. So the same thing. Don't get confused. Say, oh, I cannot understand why you write different. Okay? Now, let's get and write the solution. So now, look at the question. What did they give you? They give you the amount that which is invested, which is 500. 500. Oh, so I'm gonna write here. Okay. So now my principal amount invested is 5,000. Excuse me. I was going to say 5,000, and the interest rate given from that question. What is the interest rate? The interest rate is 9%. So here I'm gonna write. Oh, my interest rate is 9%. What else do we have? Time. For how long per annum? For 10 years. So my time is 10 years. Okay. So my time is 10 years. So T equal to 10. So now I'm gonna say amount accumulated. If I have a principal 5,000. And then what I'm going to do, push my one interest rate is 9%. And the times how long? 10 years. And then what you do, plug in a calculator and get the answer. Okay, simple. That is for simple interest, remember. So you check your calculator. You see there's a calculator right there. Okay, let's plug it in. So 5,000. Let's go my 5,000. Excuse me, on. I forgot to switch on. And the 5,000. 5,000. 5,000, write your bracket. After write your bracket, then you put 1 exactly. What is written there? 1. 1 and then we plus. What is interest at 9%? So 9. And the percent is here, so 50%. And then after that, you multiply by 10. Okay, so get 9500. So the answer is 9500. Oh, okay, so 9500. So my answer is 9500. Okay, so when you come here to the options, it's no option. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because this is the amount which is going to be accumulated. So now, according to the question, they don't want how much in total. They just want only simple interest. What is the total interest? Mean the extra money. If you invest 5,000 after 10 years, what is going to be the interest? Means the extra money that you might get out of 5,000. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this amount here and then minus what I had at face. So I'll say, okay, to get interest you receive equal to 9500 minus the money that you put in for your business or whatever you're doing. So this is going to give me 4,500. Okay, run 4,500. So this is going to be option A. For the first question is option A. First question, option A. Option 1. So I'll say option 1. 1. Okay, now we go for the second question. Second question. So the first question, option 1, man. Know what I'm saying? That's a simple interest, remember. Now for question 2, what does question 2 say? Okay, so a company invests 220,000 for 12 years. For venture pays 10 interest per compounded quarterly. So it was compounded quarterly. So this is a compounded interest. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not simple interest. They say it's compounded quarterly. So if it's compounded quarterly, means it's compounded interest. So now compounded interest, the formula is not going to be the same. It's going to be another formula. Okay, so now let's write the formula for compounded interest. The formula for compounded interest is say amount which you're going to accumulate equal to principal amount, and they say 1 plus interest rate. Some people they say R, some people I, so it's the same thing. Interest rate, and after your interest rate, okay, interest rate, which is going to be in percent interest rate, and then make sure, excuse me, let me write, I made a mistake here, sorry. Okay, so amount accumulated equal to principal means the amount you invest or you start your business with, 1 plus our interest rate. You can use I or R or whatever you want, interest rate, and then make sure you multiply by time. The time must be outside, but for the simple interest, excuse me, this for the simple interest, time was in for simple interest, but for compound interest, time must be outside. And then after that, remember, if they say compounded quarterly, you must write here. Quarterly means by 4. How many quarter in 1 year? They 4. And whatever you write here, you must write here on top also. So if it's quarterly, 4. You know what I'm saying? If it's quarterly, you write here 4. But if it's half annually, half annual, how many half you have in 1 year? There are 2 half. Okay, if they say compounded monthly, how many months you have in 1 year? 12. So here you're going to write 12 and 12 if it's monthly. Okay, so let me write here compound. This is going to help you for the future question. Compound. If it's quarterly, then it has to be 4. You write here 4. Whatever you write here, you must write there on top. You know what I'm saying? This is compound interest is 4. If it's half annual, so my handwriting, if it's half annual, and then it's going to be 2. You know why you say that? You see, every time try to ask yourself, how many half annual in 1 year? There are 2 half in 1 year. Okay, if they say daily, how many days you have 1 year? So they say it was compounded daily. You have a 3, 6, 5, and quarter. And 1/4 means there is 3, 6, 5, and quarter in 1 year. So then here, if it was compounded daily, I was going to put here, I put interest rate and then I over 3, 6, 5 and quarter, and then there I was going to take my time, whichever time they're going to say, multiply by 3, 6, 5 and quarter, if it was compounded daily. Okay, and then it was compounded monthly, because remember it's not going to be the same like how I ask you now. If it's compounded monthly, you write 12 because there's 12 months in 1 year. So whatever they're going to ask, just say, okay, how many of those in 1 year? Okay, now let's get into it now. So for this question here, let's see how it is compounded. A company invests 220,000 for 12 years. Okay, so our time here is going to be 12 years. Okay, so amount equal to how much did it invest? 220,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then let me use another pen. And then what happened? And then they say 12 years. Okay, so this is going to be 1, and the plus our interest rate. What is interest rate? 10%. 10% according to how they say. But how it was compounded? You see, it was 10%. It was for venture, pays 10 interest rate per compounded quarterly. For how many years? 12 years. Okay, quarterly. So what is quarterly here? We say quarterly is going to be 4. So here we're going to say, okay, interest rate is 10 divided by 4. And then what is the time? Time is 12 years. And then multiply by, make sure whatever you're going to divide here, you must multiply here. I mean, this number here must be here and there, like how it was compounded. You divide by it. Why we say 4? Compounded quarterly right here. And also the same number multiplied there on top. So what we do now, take your calculator, plug it in, get your answer. You know what I'm saying? So take your calculator. So we take a calculator now, easy. Like that. So now, take a calculator right now, plug it in. So that's going to be 220. Okay, 220, 22, 22, 23. Okay, and then write your bracket, and then you say 1, and then you plus, and then you plus, you get 10%, 10, shift 10%, and then you over right there. What you're going over with? You're going over by 4 because you compounded quarter by 4, and then you come here, you close your bracket, and then on top there you must say power. So which power is there? Power is 12 times 4 equal to 48, and then give the answer. So the answer is 719, 719, 9727, 7 da 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 da. So that's our answer right here. You know what I'm saying? So since that's our answer, you come there. So our answer is option 2. Okay, our answer is option 2. Yeah, I believe it's option 2. So option 2. Okay, so for the second question, option 2. Okay, cool. Here's my song. You know, I write with one hand and have to hold the camera at the same time. So option 2. Okay, cool. Look, the first time to watch my channel, you know, click the like button, subscribe, share to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making more videos for other questions for the rest of the time. And thank you so much. Peace and love.